Hello there, mums. So, we are going to be doing yoga. We are going to be focusing a little bit more on hips today and a little bit of spinal twisting. I really like twisting for postpartum mums. I just think it helps bring so much mobility back into our spine after we've had such a linear time where lots of growth has happened this way. Yeah, let's get into it. Let's just start off today in whatever comfortable seated position there is for you. And we're going to just take a moment to down regulate, to breathe, to be here. So if it's accessible for you to close your eyes, feel free to close your eyes. Allow your breath to guide the body, to guide the mind where it needs to go. And let's just quickly do a nice full body scan. Feel the air enter the nose, coming down the back of the throat, how you're able to lift through the chest, the rib cage, the belly. And as you exhale, notice which parts of the body the air leaves first. Allow the breath to naturally deepen, still focusing on the passage of air, its journey through the lungs and back out through the nose. Now just bring an awareness to your face, allowing the jaw to soften, the lips to relax. Allow the tongue to lift to the back of the throat. Relax the cheeks, the eye sockets, and the space between the eyebrows. Soften the forehead. Allow any tension from your shoulders to drop. Feel the effortlessness, the weightiness of the legs on the floor. Notice the sensations through the sides of the feet. And just bring yourself back to that inhalation and exhalation of the breath. Starting today off with our 3-part breathing, the Dirghaswasam breath. So we're really going to focus on inhaling through the nose, feeling the chest rise, expanding through the rib cage, and filling the belly. Exhaling, allowing the belly to soften, the rib cage to come in, and the chest to deflate. All the air expelling outwards. Inhale, chest, ribs, belly. Exhale, belly, ribs, chest. In your own time, deepen these breaths. Focus on the 3 parts of that breathing. And now taking the index finger and the middle finger of the right hand, placing those two fingers towards the palm of the hand, the heel of the hand. And you're going to place your thumb onto the right nostril, allowing the air to be free from the left nostril. Fully exhale all the air out of the left nostril softly. Inhale through the left. Close the left with the ring finger. Exhale through the right. Inhale through the right. Close the right. Exhale through the left. Inhale through the left. Close the left. Exhale through the right. Inhale through the right. Exhale through the left. And in your own time, complete this breathing in and out through the nostrils, balancing the feminine and the masculine sides of the body. Do this 3 more times. There's no need to rush. Take it at the pace of your breath, seeing if you can elongate the exhale. And if you finish, keep the eyes closed. And just notice the sensations in the body. Now allowing your eyelids to flutter open. Hopefully you feel a little bit brighter, a little bit lighter, and now we can continue our practice, our physical practice, now that our mind is a little bit clearer. We're going to inhale, take the arms up either side, interlocking them above our heads, turning the palms to face the ceiling. Big stretch through the sides of the rib cage. Exhale, we're just going to twist and rotate. Keep the arms angled towards the ceiling. Inhale, take it back to center. Exhale, twist and rotate, staying elongated. Seeing if we can just take the elbows slightly behind the ears, keeping our collarbones and our chest nice and open. Inhale, take it back to center. Now when we exhale, we're going to drop the left hand and bring the right hand behind us, twisting towards the right hand side. Hopefully allowing for a little bit of a deeper twist. Inhale, take it back up to center, extend, and then exhale, twisting to the left, dropping the right hand in front, left hand behind, turning the chin to face the left shoulder. Inhale, take the arms up, come back to center, exhale, release the hands. We're going to take our right hand out to the side. We're going to keep our right knee bent. And we're just going to extend our left leg out to the side. So if you struggle to get the knees onto the floor, maybe the hips are a little tight, what you can do is place blocks underneath the knees to help support you. or you can place blocks underneath the sit bones. We're going to take the right hand out to the side. We're going to inhale the left arm up. And we're going to just swoop the arm over, breathing into the side of the rib cage. And if it's accessible, we take the elbow down to the floor, keeping both sit bones on the floor. Turn the chin to look towards the top hand, look towards the top fingertips. Keep a space between the shoulder and the ear. From there, we're going to face this top knee. We're going to rotate forwards for around to the right side for a pigeon. So again, if the hips are a little bit tight or there's some tightness in the glute, you can place a block underneath this, the elevated side, so the bent knee side, and start off your pigeon with a bent knee. And then the goal is that we can get the back hip onto the floor. So this is my left hip and my right leg is in front. And then if that's okay, we then start to angle and inch the shin so that it's in a 90-degree and that the ankle is in line with the knee. Both hips are pointing forwards. First, we're going to do this with an elongated chest. So if you feel very restricted, the most important part is that you're keeping the hips even. So feel free to keep that right leg bent in towards you. There's no stress and there's no ego when it comes to stretching, mobility, yoga. That's not the point of it. The point of it is to find where the sticky parts are in the body and to send the breath there and allow them to soften. If this is easy and accessible for you, you now have the option to fold. So walking the fingertips forwards, coming to forearms, and holding for some really nice inhalations and exhalations, allowing the body to just soften. Indian yoga, they say it takes like 2 to 3 minutes of real soft relaxation for that deep connective tissue to relax and for the body to really soften and become better in a passive stretch. So your passive range is just whatever the body can naturally do without assistance. The longer you stay somewhere, the longer you exhale. Maybe you might feel a little bit numb and a little bit tingly, so be gentle when we come out. If this is okay for you and you haven't already, feel free to fold even further. So extending the hands out, allowing the forehead to come to the floor. Trying to keep both hip bones towards the floor. Pressing yourself upwards. And then from there, we're going to tuck that right foot in to release. We're going to sit back onto the sit bone. So adjust any blocks if you have them. Place them back under the knee or under the sit bones. And then we're going to take it to the opposite side. So now I'm going to inhale upwards, and we're going to extend over to the left-hand side. Right hand reaches up. Same thing. We're going to turn and twist and look towards the top fingertip. If this is okay and accessible for you, then we're going to reach forwards, bring the top hand in, and then reach for that top foot. So it might be easy for you to grab the toe, keeping both sit bones on the floor. And if the toe isn't happening today, that is okay. You focus on stretching, lengthening, breathing into the spaces that feel tight, that need it. The breath is really healing to our nervous system, to our mindset. When we connect with the breath, the whole world changes, our whole outlook changes. Inhale, take it back up to center. Release, we're going to swap sides. So bringing your left knee in. Taking the right leg out. Inhale. We're going to take the right arm up. Left arm extends out. Down to the elbow if it's accessible for you. Now that should feel more accessible, more easeful. Trying to keep the right sit bone on the floor. Looking up to those fingertips. And then taking it back. Turning towards the left side now. First, just adjusting. Place your blocks underneath your sit bones if you need them. Being in that nice 45-degree with the knee. And then if it's okay, we focus more just on keeping the hip bones aligned here, both pointing down towards the floor. And then if that happens, we shift the leg to a 45-degree. Inhale, be tall. And it's okay for one side to be a little bit more stuck, more stiff than the other. That's okay. Very gently walking it forwards. Keeping the sternum lifted to begin with. I like to do this when we do yin. I like to take it in phases and allow my body to settle in one position before I then take it into another position. None of this type of yoga is about forcing anything. It's about settling into a posture. Good. Extending, and the body naturally softens if you allow it to soften. And then extending further if that feels accessible for you. Many yang, type A, fiery people, get it done people really struggle to enjoy yin yoga. It took me years to really enjoy doing 5 postures in a class and allowing my body to open, allowing my mind to slow down. Yin yoga really becomes a form of meditation if you allow it. Inhale, we're going to press back up. And if we have the time, I would sit here for 10 minutes until we go completely numb, but we don't really have the time. Bringing the knee back in very gently. Readjust your blocks if you need to. Inhale, take it up. Now taking it over to the right hand side. First, just touch whatever you can. Extending out. Looking up to those fingertips. Bringing the hands to the inside. And then reaching for that big toe. Feeling a beautiful stretch through the whole side of the body. Inhale, coming back up. Now, turning to face one side of your mat, we're going to sit up nice and tall, flexing the toes towards the nose so much so that the heels lift up off of the ground. This is called the staff pose. We're focusing here just seated tall with really nice posture. If you find this uncomfortable for whatever reason, sit on a block, hands placed either side of the body. Tuck the chin to the chest. Focus on your breathing. Shoulders back, collarbones open. Some of the hardest posers are the ones we have to find stillness in. Inhale, lift the chin, bringing the left knee in towards you. Left foot is by the left thigh. First, just holding here, sitting upright, feeling nice and tall. We're going to make about a hand space between the left foot and the thigh. And then from there, we're going to inhale, take the left arm up. We're going to swoop it in front of the left knee. And then if you can, we're going to wrap the hands behind. And then with the right hand, we're going to try and grab the fingertips or the wrist, whatever you can get. And from there, we're going to open that right shoulder. We're going to turn face away from the left leg, turn towards the right shoulder, and go for a twist. Inhale, release the hands very gently. So taking right hand away first, then left. Coming back to center, feeling really nice and tall. Extend the left leg out. Draw the right knee in. Be tall. About a hand space distance between the foot and the fingers. Inhale, take the right arm up. Send the body forwards, turn the palm, wrap the hand, grab the fingers or the wrist, whatever you can. Open that left shoulder now and enjoy this twist. Sometimes there can be a little bit of abdominal stimulation from having the thigh pressed against the abdomen. Calm breathing, calm face. Inhale, release. Release the left hand first, then the right. Inhale, take the right up. First, we're going to take a forward fold. So we're going to bring the left knee in. We're going to drop it out to the right. We're going to inhale, take both arms up, forward fold. Little by little, sternum stays long, looking at the big toes. So here I want our heart directly in line with the second toe. Again, if this doesn't feel comfortable, please sit on a block so that the back can be long. And then no forcing, we're just allowing the body to soften. And with every exhale, we soften. Now allow the head to drop towards the knee, towards the shin, or towards the thigh, whatever's in front of you, just softening now. Never forcing, not putting ourselves into pain or discomfort. Just allowing the stretch to be wherever the stretch is. Inhale, pressing back up. The longer you stay, the juicier and yummier it feels. It's really hard to want to get out of it. Bring the left knee back up, swapping sides. Right side, pull in. Right side pulls in. Drop the right knee out to the side. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, sternum long. First, just focusing on length. Heart in line with the second toe. Extending forwards ever so softly, little by little. Exhale, folding. Inhale, taking it back up. Okay, one final one. Both feet in front. Feel free to be sitting on that block. Inhale, take the arms up. Exhale and fold. So if you're a little bit less mobile, start just here with the hands on the shins and then just walk them forwards to wherever you can. Keep that sternum long to begin with. Inhale, lift. Exhale, really fold. Allow everything to soften. Wherever you feel tension, breathe into that space. Soften even deeper with every exhale. Allow the body to just let go. Allow the body to melt. Inhale. Exhale, lifting back up. I hope you enjoyed today's recovery yoga. I hope you feel lengthened and stretched, and I'll see you again tomorrow.